welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. Yes, baby. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. The A. Can you find the A for mommy?
Baby.
B is for baby. Yes. A is for apple. Okay, so anyway, so today is gonna be a pretty fun day for me. I noticed that I have leftover glutinous rice flour and I have leftover mung bean. And if you guys followed my last video, I showed you guys how to make sesame, like Vietnamese sesame balls with those two ingredients. And so today I thought it would be fun having showed you a sweet snack with those two ingredients, that I was going to show you how to make a savory snack with the same ingredients, just a little bit of repurposing. That's what I definitely like to do, is I'll take similar ingredients and I'll try to make them into something different so that it's less prep work on my end, but it also changes things up for, you know, my daughter and my husband to try as well. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing a Vietnamese sticky rice dumpling, which is also known as Bánh and Cham. And typically I would steam it. Well, I would put a banana leaf, cut like a small square of a banana leaf and put the dumpling on top, and I would steam it like that. I don't have any banana leaves on hand. I still have to go to the market to get it. So I'm gonna try boiling it for the first time. I've actually never boiled it before. I imagine it turns it more into like a mochi consistency, which just means it's a little bit chewier than if you were to steam it. But I'm definitely gonna try it out and see how it goes. I hope you guys give it a try with me. This is very, very little prep work, since most of the prep work, well, cooking the mung beans, have already been finished for me. But yeah, so I'll walk you guys through it. Okay guys, so the only repurposing that I actually have to do, the only extra prep work that I would have to do, is to cut up this vegan ham into small little cubes. I cut it small so that the taste doesn't kind of overwhelm the mung bean too much. My husband isn't typically a fan of vegan ham. He prefers tofu, but we didn't have tofu on hand, so just went with the vegan ham. And yes, if you're wondering, I am aware that the cutting board is moving. I figured I was only going to be doing a little bit of chopping, so I didn't grab a towel to put underneath it. Okay, so the mung beans that were already cooked, right now I am just boiling them a little bit so that they soften up. And these were the leftover mung beans from the, what is it called? This sesame balls that I did not blend into a paste. So I'm cooking that down right now. It takes maybe like, once it's already cooked, it takes a good maybe 3-4 minutes to kind of boil through. If you're doing it for the first time and you haven't pre-cooked it, you would just need to boil it for maybe like 20 minutes. And I drained it, and now I'm using the excess, the residual heat on the pan and the stove to kind of dry it out as I'm mashing it. And the reason why I mash it and not put it through like a food processor or a blender is because I like the different textures, so it's not a paste, if that makes any sense. Okay, so once you've got that to the consistency that you want, and now we're just gonna saute the vegan ham. Just gonna brown it a little bit. Okay, and then once that's nice and fragrant, I just put in the mung bean, the mashed mung bean, and I give that a good mix through so it's well incorporated, and I'll add a tablespoon of vegan seasoning and as much black pepper as you'd like. So I'm pretty sure I put in about the same amount. Okay, so I'm using the leftover glutinous rice flour from when I made the the sesame balls. If you use the entire pack, I will list the ingredients, or not the ingredients, but the measurements down below. But for this, I just put in a pinch of salt. I mix it together. Create myself a little well, and I'll add in hot water. So if you notice here, it's still soft, but it's not wet. Alrighty, so to make the dumplings, we're just going to take a little bit of the dough. We're going to flatten it out into a circle, add in the filling, pinch the edges, and roll into a ball. Alrighty, so once all the balls are made, we're just gonna go ahead and add them to boiling water. I left the heat on medium, so it's got like a low boil going on. I'm just gonna gently put in all the ones that I've made. Kind of give it a little bit of a mix so that they don't get stuck together. And all we do is wait for it to float. Once you notice that the dumplings are floating to the top of the water, they are ready to go, and we can just take them out and we can start plating them. Okay, so to plate them, I'm gonna go ahead and top them off with the cilantro oil. And that's super easy. You just cut the cilantro, the leaves. I use the leaves only, and I saute it with olive oil. Just gonna add a little bit to each of them. Yes, baby. Yeah. And then to add a little bit of texture, because this is very chewy, I'm just going to top it off with some fried shallot. And that kind of just adds like a crunch to it. And the dipping sauce, or the topping sauce, I guess, for this is going to be the Vietnamese nuoc cham. And pour it right on top of each and every single one of them. Then there you go, guys. I hope you guys give this a try.
Okay, first off, is this like, you know, one of those 10-course meals that they talk about? You guys see how fancy this looks? It's insane. But anyways, as far as I'm aware of, it is a sticky dumpling. What's the filling?
Mung bean and vegan ham.
I should have paid more attention.
That's okay.
All right. Definitely sticky. Smells really good. Oh man.
Do you like it?
Is that spinach?
No, it's cilantro.
Cilantro. Cooked cilantro.
Yeah, it's cilantro oil.
There's something about that cooked cilantro just gives it like a freaking whole new level. That was really good.
Yay!
Thank you very much, guys. Guys, you gotta try this. Like, subscribe, whatever you gotta do, but just watch the damn video. We'll see you next time, guys.